Your life is like owning a business. You have to have a business plan. In my lifetime, I've owned two different businesses. One was an electrical contracting business, a LLC, and the other was a non-profit organization, a 501c3. So I've owned two different businesses, and to start both businesses, what you need is a mission statement. That's the first thing. I'm going to take you through a couple steps that you need to create a business. Why does that matter, especially if you don't want a business? Because your life, you're in the business of your life. And if you think you're going to go through life and someone else is going to just magically make it better, you're misled. You're going to become a political junkie. You're going to be a negative person, and you're going to have an entitlement. And you're just going to be negative. And, so period. First is for your mission statement. Your mission statement is a goal. It's what you want to accomplish. If you had a goal of being an electrical contractor, you want to accomplish getting jobs, doing electrical work to make a profit. If you had a cleaning service, your mission statement is to clean houses, to make a profit. So what is your mission statement? What's your goal? Is your goal to, I want to move to Florida? Is your goal, I want to raise a healthy, happy family? Whatever it is, whether it's technically for profit or not for profit, there has to be a mission statement. Next, whether it's raising a family, starting a corporation, whatever it is, whatever your business of your life is, the next thing you need is a budget, okay? Because it doesn't matter if you're feeding the homeless or if you're flipping houses. If you don't have a structured budget, you are not going to be able to do anything, because everything in this world costs money, okay? And a budget is showing you how much income you have or you're projecting to have, and how much your expenses will be or you're projected your expenses to be. And you want to structure your budget so that you have a surplus, meaning that you're going to have more income than expenses, and you need to be somewhat realistic. Because if you're not being realistic, it's not that you're fooling anyone, you're just fooling yourself, and your goal is less likely to be achieved. Okay. So recap on the first two steps you need for the business of your life. Okay. Whether you're officially going to start a business, or whether you're just trying to improve your life, or you're trying to move states, or you're trying to start a family, or you're trying to get your health together, whatever it is. Because even going on a diet, my mission statement is to create a healthier lifestyle. My budget is going to be, I'm going to spend this amount a month on healthy food, whatever it is, okay? So, again, a mission statement and a budget. Now you have a direction to your energy. Now you're not just a ball of anxiety. I often say anxiety is unused energy. A goal, focus, is harnessing your energy and directing it to a certain place. And so now you have a focus, you have a goal, and you have structure to the goal. You need creativity. Life is not an exact science. You need a level of imagination, but you also need structure. So now that you have a budget, you have some structure to, I want to retire early, okay? Because you're not going to retire early in most instances unless you have some type of specific goal. And I often say, if your goal was to retire early, if that's your business right now, if that's your business plan to retire early, so great. Now you've got a business plan. You want to retire at 45, as an example. So you want to retire at 45, okay. So how much do you project your living costs will be, your expenses on your budget, and then you'll know how much income you'll need to cover your expenses and to have a surplus, okay? You're going to have to factor in health insurance. You're going to have to factor in, food, housing, maintenance, all the different things of life, okay? Car insurance, cell phone bill. But what I'm here to tell you is, if you don't have that, and I always think, even if your goal was as simple as just to live carefree, live on the road or whatever, your budget should always be for expenses, a minimum of $2,000 per month. So that means income-wise, you always want to be above $2,000. In America, making $1,000 or less per month is technically considered in poverty. So, everyone is different, but in my opinion, I think your goal is to always have an income above $2,000 take home, okay? If you made $10 an hour, which is close to minimum wage, and you worked 40 hours a week, that's $1,600 a month gross. So, you know, pretty much once you get above $15 an hour, you are close, you know, to getting to that goal of at least above $2,000 a month. And so again, you don't have to be a college degree. You don't have to have a college degree. You could clean houses, you could do side work, you could be a caretaker. But even if you're going to be a caretaker and, you know, you're going to live life on your terms, you got to have a budget, you got to have a focus, okay? And so now that, you know, you have, you've written your mission statement, you have a direction in life, you have a goal, and you've created structure, you got specific with the numbers, you're not just daydreaming and wishing, okay? You know, third is now you can put your mission statement into action, okay? Now you can put your business plan into action, and nothing gets done without action. There's a scripture that says faith without works is dead. So you could have all the faith you want. If you don't take action, your faith is dead, literally. So, you know, those are the 3 steps to operate your business, the business of your life, whether it's to retire early, start a business, live on the road, whatever your mission statement for your life is going to be. You have a 3-step solution. Does it guarantee you will succeed? No. But I always say, and I always believe in my own life, have a goal, aim for the moon, even if you miss, you're amongst the stars. Keep it moving, don't get static in life. And so, you know, if you got no other goal and you're totally struggling, eating healthy, going for a walk, having healthy relationships, those are great business plans, okay? But you're gonna have to get specific. You know, that you have to wake up at a certain time, you know, you have to eat certain food, you know, you can't allow certain people to be in your life if they're negative for your mental health. You know, just having a good life, you know, taking care of yourself. Self-care is a full-time job. Self-care is a business. And many people don't look at it like that. Many people look at like trolling as their business, and that's why there's a negativity, there's an entitlement. And so some people can't take care of themselves. And in that aspect, again, I think society should always, you know, provide means for them. But what I'm here to tell you is if you're going to live a rich life, and I'm not just talking about financially, I'm talking about a well-lived life, you're going to have to take control of your life. You're going to have to be the CEO. Government's not going to do it. And I think government should put better programs in place and things like that. But there's nothing in life that's ever going to be structured that, you know, your parents or your government, there'll be supplemental ways where they can help, and they should help. But you're going to have to wake up one day and say, you know what? No one cares about my health more than me, even your doctor. You could have the best doctor in the world, but when you leave that doctor's office and when you have to go eat food and when you have to go for a walk, it's only you. And many times the people in your life are saying, oh, you know, don't be so strict on yourself, indulge. So you're going to have to, you know, again, go back to your plan, your mission statement, your budget, and take action. And I think that's very important in life, and I think that can apply to anything. Moving states, retiring early, starting a business. And so get serious. You know, have fun in life, but also get serious. And I think if you do that, I think you'll be better off than when you started. And I pray for everyone that they get breaks along the way, that good things happen, because I don't like to see other people suffer. But also, I don't like negative people in my life, so I'm not some over-empathetic person that's going to let the tail wag the dog. I believe in empathy and compassion, but I don't believe that someone else has the right to consistently be disrespectful and negative. If they don't want to do the work of their life, guess what, guys? Prayer emoji, but peace emoji, because you got to move on with your life, guys. The worst thing that you can do is let someone guilt trip you into a life that they lead. Because let me tell you something, they ain't going to lead you in a good place. They're going to lead you right to the misery that their life is. Misery loves company. Don't follow that mission statement, because that's a real one that's out there. All right, guys, peace and love. Catch you in the next video. Stay positive.